Start today by standing. Stand next to the place where you're going to lie down. We'll start standing and then we'll move to lying down. Your feet about hip distance apart. Flat on the floor, or even wider than hip distance apart. Point your toes forward and feel yourself strong and stable and steady. Adjust your feet and the distance so you really feel strong and steady. And then let's do the Qigong exercise, the shake like a tree exercise. And of course, begin with your breath and start pulling the breath in through both nostrils and feel your body round up as you pull the air down to the bottom lobes of the lungs. Your diaphragm moves down and pushes gently on your internal organs. And then you keep pulling in and fill all the way to the top and release and let the breath flow out as your body gently lengthens and flattens. Feeling stable and letting the breath rise and fall. And now begin to move and do a little gentle bounce. Bend your knees just a tiny bit, not much, so that you can bounce while your feet stay firmly on the floor. And then begin to move it to other parts of your body, your shoulders up and down, maybe a little movement to the side. Get your head involved and your face, and just gently bounce as you breathe. Feet flat, strong and stable, and breathe. Move everything gently up and down, bouncing and bending and moving. And picture yourself as a tree in a breeze, strongly rooted, feeling it through your feet and then bouncing. And as the wind blows, the bouncing changes and adjusts with the breeze. Let the breeze build, gently stronger and stronger, and the movement gets stronger and bigger, but the roots stay rooted and strong and in place, and the wind blows and moves and changes, but the roots stay steady as you bounce and move. And let the breeze slowly dissipate and come back to a place of calm, aware of your own ability to be strong and stable and firmly rooted regardless of how the wind blows. And bring yourself now down into a comfortable position on your bed or a sofa, the floor, maybe your recliner, supported by the surface under you. And notice if there's any tension that you're holding, and let it go and let the surface hold the tension. And continue the breath, easy, drawing it in through both nostrils, pulling it down to the bottom of the lungs, where most of the blood circulates. Now add the breath pattern of a long inhale with 3 sniffs at the top, followed by an audible sigh on the exhale. Breathing in long and deep. 3 sniffs at the top, and then an audible sigh on the exhale. A sound that stimulates your long vagus nerve that's your best friend when it comes to letting yesterday's stress be released from your body so that the tension you created to get done what needed to be done yesterday can be released. And so the sound and the breath builds the vagus nerve, builds its tone, so it's there and your friend. Inhaling, rounding up. 3 sniffs at the top, and then a long letting go of whatever thoughts your mind has decided would just be an awfully good thing to spend its time thinking about right now. Tell it what you want. Plenty of time to think those thoughts later if needed. And on the inhale, pulling in the oxygen and pulling it down and exchanging it with the carbon dioxide and allowing the carbon dioxide to flow out on the exhale. A healthy balance. I love this time of year. Everything is opening and blooming. There's a lot of anticipation of growth and growth outside my window. The flowers on the fruit trees anticipating the fruiting. And imagine yourself warm and cozy and outside. Outside with the trees and the plants. And continue breathing the long breath, inhaling and rounding up. And exhaling with the sound, the extended ah. 3 sniffs at the top and the long ah. Trees produce oxygen through photosynthesis. And as you pull the air in, it's a gift from the trees. Pull the oxygen in and pull it all the way down. And exchange with carbon dioxide, and on the exhale, let the carbon dioxide flow out. And the trees and plants accept your gift of carbon dioxide. The leaves of the tree pull in the carbon dioxide and water, and with the help of sunlight and chlorophyll, the carbon dioxide and water are broken down to form glucose and oxygen. And the oxygen is then released back into the air. Use the breath pattern of the inhale with 3 sniffs at the top and a long ah on the exhale. And give the trees and plants the gift of your carbon dioxide and accept their gift of the oxygen. So cool. Balance. And continue the breath and the quiet and the partnership with the trees and the plants. It's said that the trees absorb the carbon dioxide and store carbon in their biomass. And 1 year it's said that a mature tree can absorb more than 46 pounds of carbon dioxide and release oxygen. Continue breathing and sharing and enjoying your partnership with the plants and trees. There's a theory that the sound of the birds and their song in the early morning as the dew is on the leaves of the plants, that the frequency of the sound of the birds allows the plant to open and absorb the water and the carbon dioxide with greater ease. So continue breathing and enjoy the partnership with the birds and the plants. And enjoy the partnership. The sunlight shines and photosynthesis takes place, and the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide supports all of us. And may the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. During the day, smile, and if you're outside, thank a tree for the gift of oxygen. And quietly listen for a response. Nice thought. Have a great day.